Who knows about the history of Prophet Muhammad s.a.w? Prophet Muhammad s.a.w. is an important figure in the history of Islam. Until now, people all over the world admire the story of the Prophet Muhammad s.a.w. He is a role model for Muslims to this day and the hereafter. Prophet Muhammad s.a.w. is the closing prophet, completing the teachings of Allah s.w that have been conveyed by previous prophets. As reported on the new.or.id website, as the last prophet, the journey of the Prophet Muhammad cannot be separated from his efforts to call on all mankind to worship Allah s.w and show them the straight path in the affairs of this world and the hereafter. Like the previous prophets, Prophet Muhammad s.a.w. received extraordinary revelations and miracles from Allah s.w. And that is the holy book of the Quran, which is a guide for Muslims. In addition to revelations and miracles, other stories of the Prophet Muhammad s.a.w. are no less interesting to listen to. Starting from his birth, to the story of the death of this lover and noble messenger of Allah s.w. The following is the story of the Prophet Muhammad s.a.w. which is full of wisdom and hopefully can be an example in our daily lives. Rasulullah s.a.w. was born in the year of the elephant, the year in which the elephant army led by Abraha Habashia wanted to destroy the Kaaba, which was estimated to occur on 12 Rabiul Awwal. With his greatness, Allah s.w. stopped the army by sending audible birds to drop stones that brought plague. The story of the Prophet Muhammad is found in the Quran, Surah Al-Fil, which means elephant army. In this year, Prophet Muhammad s.a.w. was born in Mecca and raised as an orphan because Abdullah, the Prophet Muhammad's father, died before the Prophet Muhammad was born. A few years after spending time with his mother, Amina, the Prophet Muhammad was then raised by his grandfather, Abdul Muttalib. Unfortunately, his grandfather's age was also short. After 2 years of being raised by his grandfather, Abdul Muttalib died at the age of the 8th apostle, and the Prophet was raised by his uncle Abu Talib. Abu Talib was known as a generous person even though his life was poor or not sufficient for his daily needs. Only with these conditions, Prophet Muhammad s.a.w. can develop and grow with his uncle.